Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Planet Coaster. And where did this money come from? Wait a minute. I thought we had like 200 bucks. Okay, I have ideas. I have things that we should probably do, in my opinion. One thing that's come to mind is, you never go to a theme park like this, where there's like a main road, and then to get to rides, you walk like down a branch. And then you're like, okay, where do I go from here? We need to create the sense of like a more free-flowing park, you know? I would like, first off, we don't need all these fucking benches. You chose to sit on the bench right as I needed it. But we can actually, you know, maybe make a slightly, because I don't think we can like make a path that will actually fit through here. Exactly. But we can make like a little stairway to heaven, if you know what I mean. And then basically try to unify elements of our park that were previously disparate, if that makes sense. So, you know, just like a little path over the priority queue, just to give the rich people a little bit more shade. You know, we wouldn't want them to get sunburned during their time at the amusement park. And then we're going to go down to ground level, even though we have to come back up soon after. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll tell you what. Like this. So that's where we can, like, build in the future. And then here, we'll just connect, like, our skywalks. And even though this is, like, a little hideous to begin with here, now you can probably see my point. Now you can get from one aspect of the park to the other one a lot faster. And I'm hopeful to watch maybe a little bit of traffic and see how the traffic works here. We can put shops here. We could even we could put like a small ride there or something. But the idea is just that this makes a little bit more of a ring around the park as opposed to a very weird kind of like nodal structure that doesn't really make sense to me from a design standpoint. Now, does this path make sense to me from a design standpoint? No, it makes no sense whatsoever. I don't understand, you know, what my brain is thinking when it does things like this, but you know, at least the priority pass queue is starting to fill up there. We've also made some decent money this month. That's not necessarily an indication that what I'm doing is right, but it could be. Now we have some more problems. One problem, for example, is how do we get people to stop throwing up as they exit rides like Tony Hawk's Penthouse here. At the present moment, people just get off the ride and step in the vomit, and then they get pissed that they stepped in the vomit. I'm hopeful a bathroom will do the job, but bathrooms and trash cans are not doing the job on MC Hammer's Jinko jeans. Like, I get that you're doing your best, and also you just disappeared into the ether, so I don't really know what happens there, but we need to do better, basically. That path is being used. We could add some scenery as well. That's another thing I've basically been ignoring. I've been building rides, but I haven't been building scenes for, like, any rides. I've just been letting them function. Alright, I think it's clear that we probably need another, well, we made a lot of money that month. Or decent money, at least. I think it's probably fair to say we need to hire more janitors. And we should probably work on their work rosters a little bit as well, because there's too much vomit, dude. One janitor is not capable of handling like all the stuff that's picking up here. Maybe the bathrooms will minimize that. Yeah, okay, before we do anything rash, let's just wait on that. I also want to wait for our next research to get done, and then we'll probably build whatever ride that reveals for us. Oh, it's already done. Forge a thrill ride. Okay. Maybe we want to research, you know, a coffee shop or... You know what? A photo shop makes a lot of sense to me. Let's just keep it low. We'll keep it at 200 bucks a month for now. Maybe we try to get too big too fast. Grendel is still not killing it from a, wow, garbage. Grendel is still not killing it from a lineup standpoint, and the park's doing okay. So let's go to path extras here. Bins, obviously, no, not sci-fi bins. Are you crazy? It's gonna break the unifying theme of our park. We just can't place it up here? Put one there, even though it's very obstructing. Hopefully some there will actually help do it as well. I mean, you can never have too many trash cans at the end, right? And until people start to complain about there being trash, I'm not going to worry too much about this. You really couldn't hold it until you got over the skywalk I meticulously crafted. Like, I guess fuck me. Oh, that was my bad there. Anytime a ride goes down, we're going to be in trouble. I know, by the way, that you can make it so that you get more frequent maintenance, more frequent inspections, but the thing is, like, the more inspections you get, the more mechanics you require, the more money you're going to spend in the process, etc., etc. And it looks like we're getting a rash of breakdowns right now. You're making no money. Well, you are losing money. You're not making very much money. Why do people not want to go to Gulpy Slush? Why do people not want to go to Looney Doubloons, is what I meant to say. I don't understand what you really see no desire to spend your time at the Looney Doubloons? How about you? How are you doing? $302 this month. $50 this month. I can live with that. Nostradamus. $108 this month. Nothing wrong with that. How about our information booths? Minus $187. Minus $112. We're gonna do some A/B testing. $10 priority passes, especially now that we've got more priority passes open. You were losing a ton of money. You were losing like $100 a month. Not a ton, but you know, not good for a business. Cosmic Cow Flagship is losing $190 a month. This Ribeye Emporium is losing $166. It's clear we probably have too many restaurants. We have too many food outlets for one place to exist. So you know what? Places that aren't making any money, you're out of here. Not just because we get money back, but because, quite honestly, like, you're costing us a lot of money to operate for not making any money. So we'll just change the supply slightly and see how this affects our operating budget. Tony Hawk's Penthouse has broken down. Okay. We're still in a little bit of a holding pattern here. Are you actually kidding me? You threw up on Grundle? We're gonna view research. We know this is another gift shop. And you know what? We might as well, if we're just gonna throw like $200 at it, we might as well keep our research going, and maybe we can make a more aggressive expansion plan for the future. I gotta be honest, dude. Financially, we're in kind of dire straits, especially as rides break down. And, like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad when Tony Hawk's Penthouse breaks down, you know? It's not that bad when MC Hammer's Jinko jeans go down. It's really bad when a roller coaster like Spaghetti Island goes down. So we need to experiment a little bit. I think that's clear. I would like to make the queue for Grendel, aka Grundle, a little nicer, because obviously right now it's not really doing the trick. So we're cutting all these businesses that are losing us a bunch of money. You're making us no money. In fact, you've cost us $1,000 since you've been around. How about you? You lost us $200. You're out of here. This section of the park was a failed endeavor. I'll be the first to admit. You can't just manufacture demand like this. You know, the roller coaster's got to bring people in, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay. You're making money? You're doing okay. The Sirloin Strip Mall's doing okay. You need a drink, you need to use the bathroom. That's what these are here for. I forgot. I need the bathroom after Extreme Milk Shooters. Okay, you know what? 2 Chief Beefs is clearly enough. Cosmic Cow Milkshakes are doing fine. Hat's fantastic. Just sucks, dude. I'm never taking this hat off. Yeah, well, hopefully you paid about $1,000 for it. Every hat is now $10 to try to salvage things financially here. This is business, man. And it's a new name. Instead of Hats Fantastic, this is Fantastic Hats. And we do, you know, business is constantly tweaking. That's what business does. But what we're actually doing here is trimming the fat. And look at that. We have started to make money on priority passes. $70 this month out of you. $20 this month out of you. Okay, so it turns out the secret was not offering them cheaply. It was actually offering them at a little bit more of a premium. I'm gonna actually go up to $15, and then we'll see. Just gotta find the price point at which it makes sense. Oh, so it changes it for both places. I love how we lose like $500 instantly when a ride goes down. So there's our next piece of research. It's becoming very Rimworldy now. We barely survive while eking out like one research project a month. Excelente. Can we afford another coaster? It's just gonna be a little too expensive, but you know, let's keep getting new variety for when we inevitably have money. We are just a temporarily embarrassed millionaire right now. Okay, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna hire another janitor. I don't hate to do this because I'm giving another person a job, you know, it's just more like, come on, let's take care of this. Your entire job now, you're free roaming, but all you do is clean vomit. We have another person that handles bins. We have another person that handles, you know, all that stuff. All you have to do is clean up vomit. Now, I know that's probably the most glamorous job in the entire park. I wish there was a way to have him, like, prioritize one area, but still free roam. But apparently we need him to be here, here, and here as well. Somebody's got to take care of this trash, dude. Don't you... Oh, my God! The ride is so gentle. How are you throwing up after you get off of this dang ride? It makes no sense to me. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to try this again. Maybe I missed something the last time I was doing this. We're going to go work rosters. We're going to go back to Nausea Alley. We're going to... Okay, select this. There's one. Can we then control-click... select more, and then control-click, select more. That seems to work. And you know what? Where'd you go? There you are now in Nausea Alley only. That might get the job done. You know what? There is vomit there. Where are you going now? I gotta follow him. I gotta see. If he goes for this vomit, I will feel okay about it. Spaghetti Island is broken down. Multiple rides have broken down. Everybody, you know, hold on to your butts. Why? There's so much vomit. Like, I am extremely incredulous about the level of vomit here. We did make money that month, though. It's like he doesn't... Like, that's not actually part of Nausea Alley. Yeah, way to go. Throw up at the entrance of a queue. I really appreciate that. Please fix those rides. We've lost $1,500 since they've been out. You know what? I'll tell you what. The rides that kill us if they're down, those should have maintenance done at all times. Every 10 minutes. Like Spaghetti Island, we can't afford for this to go down. This is extremely high priority. Lara Croft Tomb Raider, if it goes down, it goes down. MC Hammer's Jinko Jeans, if it goes down, it goes down. Oh my god, he's gotten to it. Really appreciate that. But our roller coasters, we can't afford for them to go down. We may just want to have a mechanic work on those at all times. Spaghetti Island fixed? Yo, come on, dude. At least Mexalente's ready to go here. And, I just want to make the Grundle queue better. I mean, we've been playing this for like 13 minutes. I've just been managing, like, work rosters and stuff like that. But at least progress is being made here. Although I wonder if they ever get to the nausea up here. Like, this guy never checks out that nausea. And that frightens me. So just, I want to make sure I didn't make a gross error there. And, you know, hopefully this time put in right now is valuable for us later. So let's just... You should have more than two... It should be 2 rides. Like this ride. Yeah. And this ride. Now it's got 0 rides. 1 ride. 2 rides. No, you get... There you go. 3 rides. That facility. No, why wouldn't you be in the ride there? I don't understand. 3 facilities? 4 facilities? Sure, but you gotta have 2 rides. That's the thing. You're not in the Jinko Jeans anymore. Okay, I think this is fine. I think this is better. I think it's the optimum. Spaghetti Island is now saved. Let's check out people's thoughts. I'm not queuing that long, but they like the queue. And I think that makes a big difference, because I don't even think Grendel is necessarily running with full cars, dude. And that is, that's the kiss of dang death. It is running full cars. But it could be better. Alright, Deck Crazy's fixed. Let's start putting a little bit of extra money into this ride. So, scenery, custom, all, props. There we go. What do we want for props? I want special effects, actually. I want big ol' flame jets. I want bubbles. Well, this is like, it's a dragon-themed ride, so you know what? When you come down the ride first, a couple of big old flamethrowers. We got a lot of money back at the end of that. Slow down here, slow down. It's getting a little framey with all these particle effects. Don't forget about this flame jet. Just want to place that in such a way that it doesn't actually burn the customers, if possible. Pretty much everywhere, it's gonna be hot. Stala. That is terribly placed. I have no concept of what it means to exist in 3 dimensions. Here we go. Just line it up with this one, roughly. Tony Hawk's penthouse has been fixed. Like, am I losing my mind? This doesn't seem like it's on the level either. Askew, but slightly better. Alright, now people want to come on the Grundle. 51%, much better. Look at the finances have taken off. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. That's ridiculous. What's the next thing for us? Well, okay, while we have some money, let's take care of some quality of life stuff. In particular, who would have thought? As if, I don't even know if the problem was actually that people just didn't like the queue. But it certainly seems like a coincidence here. Well, to be fair, we did also cut about 1,000 restaurants and gift shops that weren't making any money. So first things first, we've now created another loop in our park that people can walk around, which is nice. We don't have quite enough money for the custom coaster yet, but we're getting there. Now the problem is, or the question is, I guess, not necessarily a problem. Do I want to catch myself in the cycle again where I go, okay, now pay off our loans so we're not paying interest, and then we're out of money, and then I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. The next section. Okay, people do not like the $15 priority pass. You know what? That's okay. Madrina's Wild Ride is broken down. Not the end of the world. People do not like the $15 priority pass, and I can understand that. $15 is ridiculous. That's the cost of a freaking hot dog. What are you, just throwing up on the benches now? Oh. Is this the bench that people wanted me to move last episode? Almost certainly, right? That's totally that's hilarious that I got that wrong the first time. We clearly need more janitors. Oh god, Grundle's broken down. We clearly need more janitors, and we clearly need more mechanics, because we're running into problems here. The problem is we have all of our janitors right now on Nausea Alley except for one. So you know what? Janitor. Of course, it immediately got fixed, and of course this is going to cost us more money in park management as well. So it's not like that's a victimless crime. You know, we are going to lose money as a result of that, but it's got to be taken care of. I just really wish you would stop throwing up immediately upon exiting the ride. Like, if I move the bathroom a little closer, can you actually handle this now, or is this still too much? I'm gonna actually save the park, because it's getting a little framey, and I worry that maybe we got too many elements on the screen or something. You got 2 trash cans in a bathroom. If you can't make it to the toilet, what are you doing in a theme park? We got adult groups here. Speaking of which, that was something I meant to do earlier on, but now that our finances are better, let's invest money into making more money. I didn't realize that we were still spending $1,000 a month on a poster campaign. That's on me. We're gonna throw. We want adults, so we're not spending $5 grand. But I'll tell you what, we will attract adults here with newspaper advertising. So now we're gonna be, actually, you know what? We should turn off the auto renew for teen advertising. Well, let's see how this goes first. Because now we're spending $2 grand a month on marketing, which is expensive. But if it starts, if we're spending money to make money, then that's all that matters. Adults, you know, maybe they have a taste for these rides. They've got more disposable income. And it certainly seems like all of a sudden we're starting to get ourselves, you know, out of this mess a little bit. So I'm just going to go back to research. We might as well throw on some more cheap research. Again, we want more variety in our food court, basically. And in our gift shops as the game goes on here. Clear the research out if possible, please. Or the notifications, I should say. 9 left. Please. I'm begging you. 0 left. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're looking for... I mean, our guests have already gone, like, up by 200 or something like that, so that's good, and... Debt crazy breaking down is not the end of the world for us. Let's quickly look at park management. Overview. People not really happy with the queue time for Spaghetti Island, but park entry's free. The park is great. I'm not queuing that long to go on Squidbillies. Honestly, could I interest you in Grendel, aka the Grundle, which for 7 minutes and $12, $10 gets you a wonderful ride. It's actually going to be $12 now. What do you do when people complain about the queue? That's something I've still got to figure out for myself. I'm actually at the point where I think we should have one janitor that just sits at the exit. And maybe he deals with bins, but like the vomit is out of control. Yeah, clean that up. You just stand there, dude. Someone's about to yak. I guarantee. Yep, see? Maybe it's because the bathroom's too full? Well, they're really glad it's free. It costs us $100 a month. It's not doing anything for vomit, but I'm not charging people money to use the bathroom. Even in a video game, this starts to go against my ethics. It might feel a little differently if we have to, you know, start pulling mid-80s era Charlie Sheen out of there and then using a defibrillator to bring him back to life. But as long as just families throwing up, I can't blame them. Thanks for coming into the park and spending money. We're spending like 10 cents per customer per month on each bathroom. That's no money. If we can't afford that, there's an organizational problem that runs even deeper. You're making money? I'm not queuing that long to go on Grundle. I like the Grundle. I like to hear that. Let's add some more scenery in here, because honestly, like, it's starting to pop off a little bit. A dragon whispering scene. Oh, dude, this is it right here. Our queue is at like 50%. You know what? Let's just have it be on the ground so it actually makes sense. %. Beautiful. I don't think we need to touch that at all. Okay, now let's sit back, watch the money roll in while Tony Hawk's Pro Skater gets fixed. The queue for Lara Croft's hang glider is full. No kidding. Research. Monsieur Fritz is ready to go. Maybe no more research here. For now, we want to get ready to make another coaster. There's a $1,000 loan paid off. We save about $1 grand if we pay off our remaining loans right now, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to do that. We might as well not pay the extra interest, and this allows us to maintain a better operating budget now. Look at this. Priority passes. We're breaking even on priority passes right now, and I think that that's fine. We're spending way more money on staff, so we have to worry about that. You're not making very much money for me, and people are pissed that the queue is full. So again, like, we can make the queue longer, but then people are going to complain about how long the queue is. So, I'll tell you what, you know, however you would prefer for this to be handled, you know, you're doing it to yourself, and that's what really hurts. So let's close down the ride here for a sec. It's going to cost us a lot of money. Well, relatively little, but I think we wanted to basically just make like a bend now. And how much extra queue space is this going to give us? Honestly, not very much at all. Plus, there's a tree in the path now. No, we don't want it to... No, we don't want it to go like that yet. Well, I mean, we could, but just doesn't seem right. One sec. Now people are going to complain that the queue is too long. But is the queue is too long a real criticism? I know that sounds ridiculous. Let me see. Curved slopes, sure. Path supports, why not? I just don't want it to autocomplete there. Maybe there's a way that we can change that in, like, UI settings or something. But, well, it is longer. But it won't autocomplete? Am I losing my mind? Oh, it will. Oh, God, it's hideous. Okay. I completely forgot what I was saying. But either way, get these Ponderosa Pines out of here. Queues or something, and I'm not saying it's the game's fault. I'm still confused as to how to handle them. Like, if a park is popular, I don't really see how we get around having a large or a long queue. What I do see that we can do is make the queue more exciting for people. However, I don't really see how that saves us. Ooh, open, please. In the long run. Like, again, what's better? I can't get into the queue, or the queue... I'm not getting in that queue because it's going to take too long. Why would you try to walk into the priority pass queue? Look, that's the priority pass exit. You don't want to walk through that, okay? And I actually think before we build the mega coaster... You know why this ride sucks for us? It takes 10 minutes to ride, and it only has 12 people that can be on it. People love it, but still. I think we should try to build a coaster that fulfills one of our challenges here, because we haven't been able to get any of these done. I'm amazed that we don't have a coaster that hits 55 miles per hour. Although, to be honest with you, my custom coaster does, so... Oh, it broke down! Right after we rebuilt it. My custom coaster that I have already built and just want to get the template for, you know, placed down in the game, but we need $10,000 or something ridiculous to do it, does hit 55 miles per hour. So we almost get like a $1,000 rebate just for building it, which is nice, but we need more money before we can actually get to that point. So, and I gotta be honest, Grendel's not really crushing it here in this line, but at least we made money. How's our park balance rating? It's 13! I don't know what that means, but sure. Dope. Let's do a quick audit. I know this is everybody's favorite part of a video game. Let's do a quick audit on how things are doing here. Hats Fantastic is making no money. You know what? If you're costing us $340 a month, you're gone. I hate to do it, but you know, it's clear that the business is not thriving here. You're making money. You're making money. Oh, the Chief Beefs are doing ridiculously well. Extreme Milk Shooters is crushing it. No. What's this? Nostradamus doing pretty well, even though people need to use the bathroom after they go there. I think the world is ready for another Chief Beef, though. Information Booth's making money. Information Booth is losing a lot of money. Maybe we only need one Information Booth to sell priority passes? That seems fair to me. I'm learning a lot, in particular, about prioritizing facilities. I think it's clear that we just started by having too many facilities. You know, I expanded too quickly without good reason. So I'm going to try just a little expansion in this area now that we've got a little bit more foot traffic over here. We're going to throw down a Chief Beef. Or you know what? Why don't we get some more variety? We'll throw down a Monsieur Frites. And if Monsieur Frites gets enough business, maybe we'll throw down a Mexicali or whatever it's called. Hey, look at it, it's bumping right off the bat. Small fries, medium fries. $12 for medium fries. That's a discount. Why don't we call this Potato Foods Are Us. There you go. Potato Foods Are Us. People are loving it. It's making ridiculous amounts of money. $8 for French fries. What is this, the 1930s? Okay, my timer is going off. And we continue to have basically only mildly improved our park. But financially, with no loans and $4,500 in the bank, I think he's beginning to believe, basically. How you doing this month? Okay, I guess we won't know until the month actually ends. I want to see your balance sheet. I need to see 2 times your annual revenue right now, because that's how I know what to offer you for an equity stake. We made $3,000 last month. Scroll up to the top here. Some of these alerts are actually important. Squidbillies has been fixed. Not that one. How's our balance rating? 13 still. You made minus $79 last month, but you were just built last month. Last month you only made $136. I believe that you were going to pull out of this. I want to see like what percentage of people actually go to Monsieur Frites. I think that you get a couple of months. Oh, look at that. It's like 20 people. Now that it's like 11 a.m., the French fry sales have begun. I think we need to let it run for a couple of months just to see how it shakes out financially, to see if we can place another thing down. But look at this. Money's coming in like crazy right now. I do think we should take out a loan. And as ridiculous as that sounds, because I just said, like, okay, we just paid off our loans. If we get to, like, 7 grand, and then... People hate Tony Hawk's Penthouse, man. If we can get to 7 grand, I can place the lunch loser. It takes 10 seconds to ride it. 6,000 people can be on it simultaneously, and I can charge 15 bucks a ticket. It'll be ridiculous. If we get to 7 grand, I take out 6,000 in loans. That allows me to build the ride, the paths, and the queue with a little bit of scenery, so people are actually excited about it. And look at that, people are actually lined up for Grendel again. I should have invested in more marketing early. I just want to wait till the end of this in-game day, just to see. We've had like 30 customers at least $8 a head. This month, so that's 240 bucks. What are the operating costs? 400. I feel like it should do more than break even this month, but we'll see. You know, if your lines aren't full, it makes sense to me to get more, to spend more on marketing, get more people in the park. People still complaining about the queue? Yes, they are. You can't make this, the queue's 69 minutes. Is there any way we could just make it, like, be faster? Like, I really... This ride sucks, dude. It started our park off okay when we only had like 30 people in it, but now it just takes too long for it to function properly. You know, it's a 69-minute wait. That's ridiculous for a ride that's this bad. Okay, you lost $26 last month. That's all right. You get more time to kind of function, but we know we don't want to place down anything else just yet. Okay, we're back in the black. We're doing fantastic here. I don't think that's how the AC/DC song goes, but I was speaking fiscally. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Thank you guys so much for the tips. I really appreciate it. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. New episodes come out every single day at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is my local time, so you don't need to refresh. Just hold tight like these people. Hey, loving the series. Wow, so exhilarating. Hey, look at what that idiot did. He put down too many chief beefs. It's like he doesn't even know. You only need 1 chief beef for every 600 people. This is moron. I can't believe this guy ever made it through a university degree. He doesn't even understand the right ratio of chief beefs to... Okay, I'm just being facetious now. I'm loving that. The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. I'll see you next time.